Hi Gemini, this is your October 2020 reading. I feel really awful because I did record your second half of September, your mid-September reading. I had a lot of issues. Every time I tried to record it, I was running out of space. I had trouble uploading it. It was a very difficult time and I feel awful. So to make it up to you, I wanted to do your reading first for October before any of the other signs, you and Pisces, because I ran into the same problem with both of you as I was finishing up my readings. Those of you who do know me, know that my schedule gets kind of hectic, so there's only certain days that I'm actually able to do readings, and it just gets really crazy for me. So here I am, finally have time to get your October ones going, and I wanted to make sure that I get Gemini and Pisces first. So your Animal Oracle Spirit card for October is the Brown Bear Spirit. This is about, if you're feeling overwhelmed in any situation of your life, this is about you taking time, taking a break mentally, right? You definitely need a break to just kind of think about things and not really stress. This is a time to meditate, a time to relax. You know, if you've been going with plans, maybe you need a day where you don't have any plans and you can just relax. You know, maybe you need a day to hang out with friends, whatever that may be. Just something to kind of relax and slow down. You know, for those of you who maybe are working crazy hours, trying to balance social life, you know, all those different things. This is what it is for you, okay? Now, some of the cards presenting themselves are telling me that you definitely have a lot going on. I don't think that you are completely happy with the situation at hand that you're facing, right? Because you do have the Hermit card. It is in reverse. So I do feel like there's a lot of thought going on right now where you're feeling a little isolated and pulled away from other people. Maybe it's because you've been working really crazy hours, but I feel like you don't have a lot of time for you or your friends or maybe even your family, just because you've been going. For some of you too, maybe there's something on your mind that you've been thinking a lot about. And you're feeling kind of lonely, like that Hermit in reverse. It's that isolation, but it's also feeling kind of lonely. It's pulling yourself away from people. It's being in deep thought, thinking about things. And sometimes it's also about depression, right? You might not be feeling yourself and you might be feeling a little depressed. You know, that is also, I have the Four of Cups next to it too. So I'm still feeling that depressed sort of feeling here as well. Things aren't really going the way that you had hoped that they would be going, you know, and things are just kind of crazy for you. So those two cards, though, I do have the Star card being presented here, and I actually have it twice in your reading, right? And both little things that I have going on here, I have the Star card. That's all about inner healing, right? Emotional healing. So although right now you have a lot going on mentally, you're thinking about a lot, you may be depressed and feeling pulled away from everybody, you are healing as well. I do think that whatever your mind has been something that you're supposed to take care of a while ago, okay? And I don't think you really have fully taken care of it. And even if you have taken the action to take care of that, right? Put an end to something, change something, maybe you're still mentally stuck on whatever it was that you're trying to get over and deal with, right? You should have taken action, though. You should have done your work here to move on from this, whatever's holding you back. I mean, again, the Star card is here twice, so I know you are getting over things and you are healing, but there are some things that you could be doing to help better the situation and make things a little bit easier for yourself. Only you would know what that would mean and what that would be, right? Instead of taking the easy way out, you know, and trying to figure things, you're actually prolonging things and you're dragging things out, I guess is the best way to put it. Now, moving on into your reading, I do feel for some of you an opportunity came into your life, right? Something has come into your life. Now, maybe someone offered you some sort of opportunity, a job, a helping hand in some sort of way. Something has been offered to you, right? Maybe you have received a promotion, money coming in. You do have the Six of Pentacles. So, I mean, it's a pretty promising sort of thing, but it is that card of help, you know, assistance here. You are trying to balance things out, right? So someone's helping you out, but you're still trying to find your way. You do have the Two of Pentacles here crossing you as well. Balancing, maybe trying to figure things out financially. Both cards are financial. For some of you, that may mean that you didn't have the money for something and you needed to turn to someone for money and you're still working on balancing out money. But for some of you too, the helping hand could be started of a new job, right? And you're trying to financially balance things out there as well. Whatever it is, I think you're trying to accomplish things, but you don't have all your ducks in a row yet. You're working on it. You're coming out of this situation where you also kind of lack control, I would say. You lack control, and decision making wasn't really something that you were good at doing, right? You're holding on to some sort of conflict here, not really wanting to let it go. You're giving power to someone else as well. So I think for some of you sitting in the past here, you lacked power, you lacked direction, and you were just kind of letting someone else take care of things, right? And for others of you, you may have been in a situation or a relationship where someone else was controlling you or some sort of decision making as well for you, right? So that's where you are coming from. And now your present day here, again, you're in this situation where you're starting to balance things out, starting to work things out. Although things are starting to look up for you, right, and you're balancing things out and things are changes and opportunities are arising, you still really feel stuck in a situation. Like things are changing, but you're still stuck. Now, it's either stuck in a situation or the mentality is where you're at being stuck, okay? So, again, I think the fact that you prolonged a certain thing is what's making you kind of feel stuck. The Eight of Swords is that helpless card. Stuck in a situation. You feel like things aren't really improving the speed that you like them to, or like, oh, there's no way I'm going to get out of this situation. There's no way I'm going to get over a person. There's no way that I'm going to be successful with my job, whatever that may mean. But the Eight of Swords, although you feel that way and that stuck sort of feeling, it's not necessarily true, right? You know, it's your mentality. That's the way you're thinking. So this is something that can change. This is something you can break and you can get over. I do see, though, there is still some drama sitting here for you as well. Like if you're not going to take action and break up whatever it is that was holding you back in the past, that negativity, you know, or that situation where you're just kind of depressed and holding on to something. Again, I do see that emotional healing, but I do feel like it's going to take you some time. I do feel like you are not really letting yourself get over something or move on to something so that easily. There is this kind of drama here too, right? Some sort of argument I feel like you're going to end up having with someone, some sort of disagreement. This could be, you know, in the workplace, it could be with a significant other, family member, friend, whatever it may be. But I do see you not seeing eye to eye with someone, and this frustration's finally really coming out here. So I think you've been sitting and letting things kind of add up without really coming out and saying anything. So I do see that drama coming here for you. And I do believe that follows through with you because I do also have the karma card over here and your outcome as well. So to me, that is saying again that there are a lot of regrets and a lot of frustrations with the way that the situation is going on. Now again, the Star card here, right? You're starting to heal. Like you want to heal. You want to get over something. You want to move on to something. You want to, but you're still, something is holding you back. You have the High Priestess here too. So, I mean, you have that intuition. You know what you need to do. You know what you're dealing with. You know it. It's just working on it. Now, for some of you too, for some of you, it's a relationship because the Lover's card is presenting itself here. So this could also be a partnership, you know, at work or building something, a friendship, whatever that may be. But for a lot of you, I do feel like your focus right here is too on love and on a loving relationship, whether you have one or you're searching for one. Putting a lot of time and effort into this. I do have, again, though, that karma card coming out here, this regret, frustrations. You know, we have this fighting over in here, this feeling stuck. Not letting go of things that you should have let go. So I do feel like a lot of you are in an unhealthy situation. It could be a relationship. It could be a situation at work. You know, it's just this unhealthy thing, that something that you should be letting go. Something that's holding you back that you have not let go of so that you can move on to the next part of your life. And right now that you have all this balancing and everything, and you're healing, you're getting over certain things, you're feeling stronger, you're growing for sure. But just make sure that you do take time for yourself, right? When you're going through all this and your head feels like it's spinning and you're stressed and you're scared and you're worried and you feel alone, take a breather, hang out with some friends, or even just cuddle up on the couch with a book, read it and really think about things, right? Don't overdo it. Don't overstress yourself out with this. If something doesn't feel right, you know, it's up to you to pull yourself away from those unhealthy situations and to help yourself grow help yourself be happy. And that's pretty much my advice for you for this month of October, is while you're healing and you're moving on and letting go of that negative stuff, make sure you really are letting go of the negativity, okay? Don't hold on to anything unhealthy that's going to hold you back and prevent you from growing. Right, have a great month, Gemini.